So let's move on to Frankenweenie, which is the Tim Burton film. And I can honestly say I saw the original. If anyone comments on this video, they're gonna hate me because I'm sure there's a lot of Tim Burton diehard fans out there. I don't care for this at all. I didn't care for it when I heard it. I don't care for it now. I didn't care for it when I saw the trailer. I'm not going to care for it when it comes out on DVD.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to disagree with you on this one. I think I was excited to see it. I love when Tim Burton gets into that like wiry claymation style, like from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Even Corpse Bride. I mean, like the movie, it's like Corpse Bride itself, the content,
Yeah.
But very cool visuals, and I really like that style. It's very original.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I hate Tim Burton. He's
he's great.
terrible. No, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I really do. I feel like he still hasn't hit that Nightmare Before Christmas like popularity again. Like it's been like Corpse Bride. I think there was another one.
Yeah, was Coraline him? Was that him?
I think he had something to do with Coraline.
I can't confirm that off the top of my head.
Yeah,
well, Coraline was good. No.
Yeah, Coraline was good.
At the bottom of your screen here, we're going to confirm whether or not that's right. But until then, we have no idea. But like, and I'll even take it a step further and say Tim Burton has not been what he's been since Edward Scissorhands,
which is another Tim Burton film that I very much like.
Yeah, and my favorite movie of all time, and hate me as much as you want, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Who doesn't like Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
Which I forget is a Tim Burton movie.
Oh, all the time. There's a lot of movies.
This was during a time when Tim Burton could actually be dynamic and actually do real quality movies that felt like regular movies. They didn't have to feel like a Tim Burton movie walking in.
I think that Big Fish was a Tim Burton film as well.
Yeah.
Which I always forget that was a Tim Burton film. That's one of my favorite.
Great movie.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Here's the thing about Frankenweenie. I don't know how much of a history of Frankenweenie you know, but like Frankenweenie was like one of Tim Burton's first projects.
Right. Yeah, and I've seen it.
And like, this is him hitting a point in his career where he can go back and do whatever he wants. There's a couple things going for this movie that I like. You got the nostalgia of old Tim Burton coming back. So like now we're past your Alice in Wonderlands. We're past your Big Fishes, and the 100,000 Johnny Depp movies that he's made. I am not going to rush out and see this movie. However, I probably will catch it in theaters.
I don't think that I will ever see this movie.
No.
I don't think that. I mean, you know what this movie should have been? This movie should have been like how Pixar has those shorts in front of their movies.
Okay.
Tim Burton should have made an awesome movie and then been like, hey guys, just as a little bonus for you Tim Burton fans, here's like a 15-minute, which would be really generous for what I think the story would have. Sure. Which is going to be also very long for a thing at the beginning of a movie, because usually those things are about 7 minutes, not even. It's like a 15-minute-ish Frankenweenie thing that I would do in stop motion. Maybe I'll think about it, but I'm not going to stall it.
I'm cautiously curious. I think it's worth a matinee. Definitely a decent kids movie.
Yeah. I mean, I can go get like Bubba or Five Guys for the money I can be paying on that matinee, and I feel terrible the night afterwards.
Or if they're watching this and want to sponsor us, we could do both.
Bubba or Five Guys or both.
I've never had either one.
And actually, there's a Bubba right next to the Five Guys, right next to the movie theater, right here at Ugly Joy Music Studio. Plug.
This is New Jersey.
No, I'm not interested in seeing Frankenweenie. I'll probably never see it. Not movies, not DVD, not on anything for any reason.
You know what? This is a good segue into our new segment.
Into our new segment, which is...
How the fuck did this get greenlighted?
Yeah, how the fuck did this get made? How the fuck... All right, let's just start off with this so everyone understands where we're coming from. This is a Miley Cyrus movie.
Of Billy Ray fame.
Yeah. And one of the things that bothers me the most about this, when I was looking at the movies coming out this week, I saw that, and just the way they wrote the "so" in this title makes you say it kind of fruity. Like, you can't not read this.
Say it.
You have to read it. So undercover. You have to. So undercover. You have to. They're forcing you. It's like when someone says the N-word and you know you're saying it in your head. They make you say it in your head. You have to.
You just made everybody out there say the N-word.
Yeah. Everyone's just like,
which N-word could he possibly be? Oh, you made me think it. I looked on YouTube. I looked on iTunes trailers. I looked on Rotten Tomatoes. I looked on IMDb. I could not find a real trailer for this movie. And I tried.
It does say it's coming out.
And I'm from the internet. Yeah. All right?
It does say it's coming out. It's supposed to be coming out on Friday.
The narwhal bacons at midnight. Some of you know what that means.
The internet doesn't even want this movie to exist.
I would rather watch Honey Boo Boo's sex tape.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
So you'd rather watch child pornography?
That kind of goes without saying sometimes.
I'd kind of rather watch child pornography.
Oh my god! I mean, I would rather watch a colonoscopy video that somebody didn't ask for.
Do you enjoy pain?
Pain don't hurt.
I'd rather watch Taken 2.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. But I have a very particular lack of skills. I will never be able to find you.
I'd rather watch Fox News
than
anything on Miley Cyrus in it ever again.
It makes you kill yourself. Just when you thought there couldn't be any more evil that could be invented.
All right, so that's the show for this week. Next week we have Here Comes the Boom with Kevin James, UFC fighter, which actually looks really good.
That looks awesome. I like Kevin James, man.
Yeah, I do. We have Seven Psychopaths, which has Tom Waits in it. Which
Tom Waits is that weird like random one, and like a lot of people that know me and from the poetry community in the South Jersey area. Tom Waits is a big deal in the poetry community, and then the jazz artists all like him. And he's just he's very respectable. Christopher Walken's in that.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
Yeah. It's just like, put your hands up. No. I have a gun. So? That doesn't make any sense. I don't care.
Too bad. Okay, that looks awesome.
Yeah, that looks pretty funny, and actually looks like it has some action and stuff in it too. So it might be a good movie.
That's going to be cool. I can't wait for that one.
Good in the mix. And then another notable for next week is Atlas Shrugged. Like a lot of people don't know about this film. Maybe they didn't actually read the book. The book's like this big. But if you happen to see to read the book and you saw the first part, which is on Netflix, by the way, I don't know if it still is by the time you see this, but it was on Netflix when I said it. I promise. That's the show for this week. I'm James. This is Jay. This is Jason. We'll see you next week.